Hello and welcome everyone. I am glad you have made it till here. We have completed a lot of PHP basics and now it is the time that we learn something new, and that is super global variable get. So what is this super global variable get? Let's see that by dropping some PHP in our body tag. Okay, so let me just show you first that how this variable looks like. Write dollar, then underscore, then get, and then this third bracket. Okay, now if you look at this, you can say this is an array. Okay, so this is an array. It holds value in a form of array, and it holds the value in a form of an associative array. So this is a kind of associative array which is available everywhere in our project. We can access this variable, this array super global variable, from anywhere inside our project. It is not limited to but any scope, or it is not limited to any file. Rather, we can use it from anywhere. So if you don't know what a local scope is, what is global scope, and what are associative array, then you can check out my previous lecture. I will give a link in the description, and you can find the same video at the top right corner of this video. So now let's proceed further. So this is how the super global $get variable looks like. Now see how we can use this. So let's write an echo statement at the start. And now suppose if we have an array, an associative array, and we want to print a particular index, then what we do? We specify the index in here, right? So let's create an imaginary index for the time being. So let's say our index is called city. Okay, now save this. Now go to your browser and see we are inside localhost, then demo directory, then our file get.php. Now hit refresh here. So we are getting a notice saying undefined index city on line number 11. Okay, we are seeing the error here in line number 11. So it is telling that city is an undefined index. Very true, because we are using this city here, the index, but it is not defined anywhere. We have not defined this index anywhere, nor do we have any values assigned to it. So how we will declare values? We will declare this index, and how we will assign values to it. So we do it when we will send the value in this associative array, this super global variable get. We will send value to it through a form. In the later lectures, when we will use forms, we will see how to use form data. At that time, you will get a more good understanding of using this $get super global variable. But for the time being, I'm just giving you an overview of this super global variable, so that later in the lecture, when I will be discussing the forms, then you don't get confused. So here it is giving a notice that we have an undefined index city. Now let's manually put some values in the URL. Okay, so without just talking, let me show you. So if I come here, and now in the index, you can see we have our file get.php last. Okay, now here put at the very last, put a question mark, and after the question mark, put the name of the index. So our index is called city. Now put a equal to sign, and you can put any value in there. Okay, so let's specify a city, say Mumbai. Now if I hit enter, see we are getting Mumbai displayed here. Why? Because we are echoing this out. In this $get super global variable, we are printing the value which is stored in this index, which is city. And how we are assigning the value? We are assigning the value here in the URL. We are not actually assigning the value here. I am just explaining it to you. We are passing the value through the URL into this file get.php. When we will do some real problem with the forms, then you will see that we have a form in another page, and once we submit the form, the data goes to the other page, and the page where the data goes, there we will see this type of thing. That means we are sending the data to that page in this manner through the URL. So this is how we use this $get function to send data from one page to another page by using the form, and the data we send, it goes through the URL. So I hope you understood this lecture, and in the next lecture we will see what are super global variable post. What is the super global variable $post means, and how it is different from this $get variable. A small difference which I'm telling you right now is that in here, in this $get super global variable, we are sending the data through the URL. But in the case of the $post variable, which we will see in the next lecture, we won't be sending the data through the URL, but by some other means. So if you like this lecture, then give a thumbs up, and if you have any problem, then comment down below. I will definitely respond back to you. And those who haven't subscribed to my videos yet, please subscribe so that you never miss any update to this particular course or to any other web development trends. And till then, thank you and have a great day. I will meet you in the next lecture.